All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here go my plank account this morning. We owning some things. I got two new stocks. For those who don't know, um, I'll let you see those right quick. So the two new ones I got is Road and JFB Construction. Yeah, Road and JFB Construction. But we're gonna go here to learn. Let's go to this learn tab. Course two. I did the first one. Stocks and funds. All right. Read, practice, stocks and funds. What's a stock? A stock represents a piece of ownership in the company. Owning a stock means that you own a share of the company. You can buy and sell the stocks throughout the day, and their price change based on supply and demand. That means if enough people want to buy a particular stock, its price will rise. If enough people want to sell the stock, its price will fall. What's the ETF? ETF is an exchange. It's short for exchange traded fund. These allow you to invest in a mix of stocks or bonds all at once. Each ETF is like an investment bundle. ETFs also trade like stocks. You can buy and sell them throughout the day, and their prices change based on supply and demand. They're often created to follow a theme or category like a sector, industry, or region. So when you invest in a single ETF, your money is being spread out across a bunch of investments that fall into that category. Here's a quick example. You might decide to invest in technology instead of choosing to buy a stock in a single technology company. You choose instead to invest in the technology ETF. By investing in the technology ETF and investing in many technology companies all at once without having to pick and choose yourself. What is mutual fund? A mutual fund pools money from many investors to buy collections of stock, bonds, and other investments. Sounds like an ETF, right? Almost, but not quite. Mutual funds do not spread out your investments just like ETFs, and they too can be categorized based on what they invest in. Just like our ETF example above, you could also invest in a technology themed mutual fund. But unlike stocks and ETF, mutual funds trade once at the end of the day, so you'll only see the price change after the market closes. Practice. All right, bet. Why do the prices of stock ETF change every day? Changing supply and demand. Oh, bet. You can invest in stocks by buying a share of stock or by investing in ETFs and mutual funds. True. Okay, bet. Two for two. You learning something a little late. Mutual funds are different from ETFs because they're bought and sold only once. Oh, three for three for the first time in my life. You might know something. Thank you. Nice work. Let's tackle the next lesson. All right. How do investors? Oh, something I don't know. All right. How do investors make money? The whole point of investing in the stock market is to make money, right? There are two main ways investors do this. Earning dividends. If you own a stock or fund, you may receive what we call dividends or regular payments that come out of the company's profits. Paying dividends to their investors is how some companies spread the wealth. However, not all companies pay out dividends. Some choose to use their profits to reinvest back in their business instead, like opening new locations, developing new technologies, and so on. How often are dividends paid out? Stock and ETF typically pay dividends to their investors 4 times a year or once per quarter. Increase in share price. You can also make money by selling your investments right after the share price rises. That's if it rises. That's no guarantee. If you sell your investment for more than you bought it and you get to keep the extra money you made minus some taxes. Check out this example. Let's say you buy 10 shares of Big Corp, fake company, stock at $5 per share. The value of the investment is 10 times $5 equals $50. In other words, you own $50 in Big Corp stock. If the company performs well and a few months later the price of each share rises to $6 each, the value of your investment goes up. Now you've owned $60 in Big Corp stock. If you were to sell these shares at the new price of $6 per share, you'd have $10 more than you started with since you initially invested $50. That means you earned $10 in returns. All right, I ain't finna explain it. I get it, but I don't really understand it. I got a lot of questions, just like you do too. Practice. Is publicly traded companies paying dividends to their investors? False. All right. If the price of your stock goes up, you make money. First one. All right. You can keep receiving dividends from a company after you sold your investment in the company. Ooh. I think that's false. See? That says a lot about you, young man. Oh, this shit goes forever. All right. You're on Grow, I think. No. You're on Learn, course 2. Course 3. Investing with fractional shares. Okay. Until recently, the only way you could invest in stock was if you had enough cash to buy an entire share and pay transaction fee. With the Plank app, you can invest in stock or exchange traded fund. No mutual fund loses $1 by buying a fractional share. Fractional share investing. A fractional share is a piece of one whole share of a stock or ETF. This allows you to buy a small slice of a company stock or an ETF rather than buying a whole share. That can make it easier to start investing since the stock or companies can trade for hundreds or even thousands of dollars per share. Imagine a company whose stock costs $50 per share with fractional share trading. You can still invest in that company without spending the full $50, even if you invest $1 or $5. You still own a piece. Over time, as you have more cash available, you can buy additional stock to build your investment portfolio even more. Fractional shares and dividends. Did you know that if you own a fractional share, you still able to receive a dividend payment? That's right. If the company decides to reward investors with dividends from their profits, you still eligible to receive them even if you don't own a full share. The size of your dividend payment will be related to the size of the fractional share you own. Other ways buying fractional shares of stock can help you start investing. Beyond being able to purchase stock for as little as $1, there are other reasons buying fractional shares may be convenient. Fractional shares let you invest a specific dollar amount instead of purchasing a certain number of shares. For example, let's say you have $60 to invest and the stock price for the company that interests you is $50. In the past, you could buy one share and have $10 left over, but the fractional shares you can simply buy $60 worth. Additional fractional shares allow you to diversify your portfolio, spread your investments around to reduce risk, without having to put a lot of money into it. If you like to own a stock of a variety of companies, you no longer need hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it. You can use the $60 to buy fractional shares of several different companies. Due to the way stock prices are calculated, stocks that have particularly expensive share prices may require a minimum investment of more than $1. However, the vast majority of stocks available to Plank can be purchased for as little as $1. All right, practice. If you own fractional share stock, you own all of the above. All right. You can own a fractional share of a stock or ETF. True. Can we go 3 for 3? You can build a diversified portfolio by buying fractional shares of a different investment. True. Oh! 3 for 3. Nice work. 5 steps to making your first investment. Once you've decided what you want to invest in, there are only a few simple steps to complete the process. Review the price. Every investment has a price for which you can buy a share. You'll see the price at the top of the investment summary. The prices of stock and ETFs change throughout the day as they bought and sold. But once your trade goes through, you lock in that price even if it goes up or down afterwards. Mutual funds, on the other hand, trade once per day when the stock market closes and the final price is calculated. So whether you place a trade at 10 a.m. or 2 p.m., you receive the price when it's calculated at the end of the day around 4 p.m. Select Buy Now. Ready to invest in the stock or fund, tap Buy Now. Enter the amount you want to invest. Your Plank app will tell you how much money you have in your account to invest. You can invest as little as $1. If the amount you invest is less than the price of one share, you will own what's called a fractional share. Choose a one-time or recurring investment. Decide whether you want this to be a one-time trade or you want to make this an investment on a set date each month, like the 15th every month, for example. Automatic investing can help you invest consistently without needing to remember, log in and place a trade. Swipe to confirm your trade. Keep in mind, give yourself a pat on the back. You did good, young man. I'm proud of you. Keep in mind, the stock market generally open from 9:30 to 4 p.m. If you buy an investment outside those hours, the trade will be completed when the market opens next. In this case, the price could be significantly different than it was when you placed the order. Browse investments, okay? Due to the stock price to calculate stocks that have a particularly expensive share price may require a minimum investment more than $1. However, the vast majority of stock available through the Plink app can be purchased for as little as $1. 2. Please note while the amount you invested in each month will be the same, the fractional amount of the share you will get will differ. Since the prior take 2. Please note while the amount you invest in each month will be the same, the fractional amount of the share you will get will differ. Since the price of the stock can go up or down between your automatic investment transactions. Practice. Get the Plink add to cart feature. What? I didn't even know y'all did that. Oh wow, see? You can invest more than the total amount of cash. What? If you invest in a mutual fund during the day while the stock market is up, your trade will go through at the end of the day once the final price is calculated. True. All right. It's time to get off of this because I don't understand shit. I don't understand nothing. I don't understand. And I'm gonna grow. I don't understand. Time to get off here.